Hello, hi, it's Liz here and it's Thursday. We are back with the drawing lesson, trying to teach myself how to draw with this book and doing one project a week. And I know that other folks are doing this along with me. They've bought the book and I do wonder how they're getting on. So are they keeping up? Are they going ahead? Are they practicing in between? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know how you're getting on. So this is the book I'm using. I've decorated the cover and the inside a little bit. So we are at project number 4, which is going to be a tulip. I've added a little bit of washi tape because wait till I tell you, I was stamping out my usual here. I looked back a page to see what the date was for this week. Looked at the date, worked out it was going to be the 23rd, and then promptly stamped the 23rd down here without even noticing. Turned the page and then wondered why I didn't have my date on the page. And there it was there. So washi tape to the rescue, and then I thought it looked quite nice, so I added a little bit of washi to each page, down here and down here. So, and that's my practice from last week. I was quite pleased. I decided to make them kind of sketchy. I preferred that kind of, I know they're not coloured in, so probably look different. The sketchy look might not work if they're coloured in, but I just thought from there and making it like a big S, it didn't really seem like a daisy in my head, so I just gave mine just a wee flick. And then I decided not to use the pale pencil, and instead of using the H, I used the 2B, which is really quite dark, and I just thought that they just looked quite nice. So anyway, we're on to our tulip today. Let's see how we're going to get on. I've got my 2 pencils and my rubber and my coloured pens to the side of me here. So we're at project 4, tulip. Right, sketch out the tulip or trace the template on page 229. When sketching, I like to use a light coloured pencil instead of a graphite lead pencil, just because it's less obvious when you colour. Well, I decided that it wasn't really working for me using the coloured pencil. I felt as if I wasn't kind of being sketchy using the coloured pencil, so I'm sticking with my graphite. And you know, if you can see the lines, you can see the lines. Start by, oh right, no, that's step 2. Let's do step 1 first. So we're going to attempt this tulip. So let's see if we can sort out so that you can see what I'm doing and see the book. I'm never quite sure how we're going to do this. I think, let me stretch up. Yeah, I think you'll be able to see that. Okay, I'm going to try with the pale one first. So we're going to use the H. Right, so what will we start with? I think we'll start with this petal. So it's kind of a point, and then we'll go down to about here. And it's kind of down and then bulbous, and then kind of rounded and bulbous. And then one coming out of that bit. I'm not sure about that. I think it's kind of straighter than that, and then one bit like that. So I'm not one for rubbing out, but that is really truly dreadful. So that should be more pointed and then in and narrower. And I think this bit should be narrower as well. Well, for a first attempt, that'll do. And then the stem is just straight down. So we'll just go straight down like that, and then we've got two big long leaves, quite skinny from quite low down. And then a kind of underneath bit, and it's got a wee bump in it. Maybe not quite as big a bump as that. And then the same on this side. And then one coming up and behind. Not too bad. I think I'm going to not colour in till I do a second one. I think I can do that better than that. So let's do another one over here. And we will do it more straight up and down. This time I'm way to the side. We've got a saying here, way to the side like Guruk. I don't know why Guruk. It's a place, Guruk, down the west coast. And I'm having trouble with this little bit here. And then round. It's not going to a point. Oh dear, I'm using my rubber too much today. Maybe that's it. Yeah, Guruk's a place, and I don't know why it's called, but everybody always says it's away to the one side like Guruk. That's a better one, eh? That's a better one. Oh, I've put one leaf up and one leaf down. Well, it doesn't matter, eh? Artistic license. Yes, that's a better one. Let's colour in that one. Okay, so step 2, start by colouring in the stem and the leaves. Choose a few shades of green marker pen here to emphasise that they are separate so they don't all blend in together. I chose 2 shades of the leaves and a different one for the stem. I added a little dark area just beneath the flower head to indicate some shadow. So we need 3 greens, or 3 or 4 greens. Let's see. We've got that green, that green, that green, and that green. Is that green? Emerald. No, that's more a bluey green. Right, so the stem is a green. Let's try that one. We can always go over it if it's not right. So there's that, and then there was a darker kind of, oops, nearly drew it in the book there. Maybe. I think this is darker. Doesn't matter. And then a really dark green, that one. Yeah, I think that first green wasn't quite right, will it? Now that just makes it all the one colour. Not to worry. And then a different green for that other one. Is that two the same? No, green and deep green. Right. Okay, step 3. Colour in the head of the tulip. Purple. 3 different shades of purple. 1 for each of the petals. Start with a light colour at the back and use the darkest at the front, because the dark will go over the light much more easily than the light over the dark. Right, so 3 shades of purple. Not sure I've got 3 shades of purple. We'll need to use this pale pink, I think. Right, so I've got a dark, a pale. That'll just need to do. Hers looks like blue. Anyway, start with the pale. And then the one on the left is the next one. And then not bad. Right, what's next? Finally add some veins to the leaves. Add these touches to the tulip as well using a purple pencil. Wonder if we can just do it with a pen. Let's be... Which one's that? It's the one we used. Yeah. And then, what's that? Veins. Not sure I want lines on my tulip. To add. Do tulip have lines? I don't think they do. Well, let's see if we can do. We'll use that colour on that and then that colour on those ones. Well, not entirely convinced that lines work. I'm just going to push the lines back a wee bit. I'm going over the colour. Oops. Oh dear. Right. Let's try one more. Let's try just to draw one more. Because I think the what do you call it? The colouring in. I can colour that in, I think, just all the one colour. And it'd be fine, I think. Right, let's start with the... Let's start here with the... So again, this little funny bit at the top. from there, and round, and then the third petal at the back. I'm going to get my dark pencil and do what I did with the other pages. Just tidy it up a wee bit. Oh, I think that's better. I'm going to put a leaf in here. Right, I'm going to choose a colour for this tulip. You know what, I'm going to think I'm going to make my tulip a pinky colour. What other colour have I got? No, that's very pale, isn't it? Let's go with this, and let's just see if we can make it all the one colour. And then maybe add in, where's the pale purple? Let's see if the purple will go over the edge and just make it a little bit purpley. If we just go down the edge a little bit. So we're going a little bit off piste here and just blending that in at the edges. And then let's do a better job of those stems and leaves. I think I'm going to do the same with the leaves, just do them all the one colour and then add the darker colour down the side as a bit of shading. And I think that might be better. Right, so we will quickly add, which one? This one is this one. That's that funny shade of green. Do I have another? I think we'll just very lightly do this. I hope you're still with me. Still with me? Yep, you're still on. And again, we'll just pull that through using the paler colour. And we'll do that bottom bit as well. We'll just do these one at a time so that we can catch that ink to pull it out before it dries. And a little bit down the stem. And then this really pale green, I am just going to blend in that line that's down the leaf. There. And with that really pale pink, where did I put it? Back in there. The very pale pink, we'll just try and blend in that line on the tulip. There. So, I think now I haven't done the pencil lines, but yeah, I think it's okay. A little bit of practice over here during the week. Yes, happy with my tulip. Tulips from Amsterdam. I'm a wee bit disappointed in this book. When I opened this page, this cracked and came away a wee bit, and I wasn't rough with it. I just opened the page, and I'm just not entirely pleased at that. But anyway, it's just a sketchbook, no harm. Right, that's us for the Thursday Learn to Draw. I hope you're all giving it a go. Can't wait till we get to, in fact, we were looking ahead, hubby was looking ahead in the book, and there is, which you see, there is a cat, there it's there, and he went, I can't wait till we see how you do. I can't wait till Cat Week. I'm like, Anyway, Cat Week's a long way away. There's a few tricky things before that. I'm quite looking forward to that week. A vase of flowers. And the cactus. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.